in time. Who can't help but love a girl so sweet, so kind? Uncle Joe's Spelling Show for October the 7th. It's a Wednesday afternoon. Welcome back. The word for today is two-part word. It's a twofer. It's another twofer. It's two words in one. It's two words. It's crazy. Take two. Superficial feelings. The spelling of those two words is S-U-P-E-R-F-I-C-I-A-L space F-E-E-L-I-N-G-S. Cousin Ron, what do you think about that superficial spelling for superficial feelings? What do you think? It only took me a minute to spell that word. Welcome back.
Thank you. Superficial feelings.
Superficial.
How would you spell official?
Maybe F-I-S-H-A-L, but with the text, I find myself with the text messaging, it was saying official, like superficial, F-I-S-H-L. He's shortening it. If it makes sense, if it works, go for it. This has been the Uncle Joe Spelling Show.
Nothing more than feelings. I agree with the spelling. Let's talk about...
No, let's don't talk about anything.
Come on.
No. You got a cold, man. Cousin Ron was on death's door last night. He said, I'm down to 9%. 9%. You say, how you doing? At 80%? You back up to 9%? He said, 9%.
I've been... Excuse me.
Oi!
I've been sick since Thursday night.
Yes.
So I finally go to the doctor yesterday.
Who gave it to you?
I don't know. Swine flu. I finally go to the doctor.
You kissed a pig. This has been the Uncle Joe Spelling Show.
I go to the doctor yesterday, and I say, doctor, I give him all my symptoms, coughing, sneezing, vomiting, runny nose.
And what did he say? He said, you're not sick.
I'm so weak, I can't move.
It's all in your head.
So he tells me to take a couple of deep breaths, and in the back, and he looks in my mouth, and he looks in my ear, and he looks in my eye. You know what he says to me?
This has been the Uncle Joe Spelling Show.
He says, you're not sick.
And you pay good money for this
and
advice?
I pay him for this. Not only do I pay him for this, I pay the insurance company every month to make sure I can pay him for this.
You know who is very sick is the residents of Chicago. They tried to get the Olympics. They were not any good at it. Even Super Obama could not rescue.
But no. Well, wait. But half the people didn't even want it, right? If half the people in the city say no, we don't want it. I mean,
do you think that Obama...
Should you push it?
Do you think that, you're a lawyer, do you think, you play one on TV, do you think that they had made up, the Olympic Committee had made up their mind a month ago, or do you think they were even making up their mind the day of, the night before?
I think it depends on whether or not you like Obama.
No.
People who don't like him are going to say, ha! And people who like him are going to say,
no.
Oh, well, it's just you didn't get it, you know.
In reality, do you think that the process allowed for a last-minute change, or do you think they had made up their mind a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
It's the Olympics. This is a big deal. I want to believe that it's not a last-second decision. It's the Olympics. I mean, everyone loves the Olympics. I love the Olympics.
If you were a betting man, when would you say that they made up their mind?
I say the decision was made up 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just have to go through the process. Kind of like when people hire people, you got to accept so many applications, but you know who you want.
Speaking of good-looking women, Heidi Klum is no longer on the block in terms of that name.
Well, I want to give a very special shout-out to her for doing what she did.
She is married with children
to
with a seal. I think she is married to a black seal.
Come on, he's a rock star, that guy.
I saw him on a documentary, and he treated he had a foul mouth, and he had a bad disposition.
Yeah,
you don't do that when you got problems elsewhere.
I know. You
treat people nicely if you got problems elsewhere.
I know, and in defense of that, it's hard when you just want to go outside And people are,
No,
what are you thinking now? What are you thinking now? What are you thinking now?
This was a documentary. This was an interview. And he said, "Rah!" And I said, click. Speaking of click, Warehouse 13.
Wait. She changed her last name to his name. How cool is that? Because she just like...
Heidi Seal. Heidi Seal.
Heidi Samuel. That is good stuff. Good for you, Heidi. Congratulations, Seal. You got yourself a good woman.
She is now Jewish. Speaking of Jewish, Warehouse 13 featured an episode with your boy, Edgar Allan Poe.
Ooh, I love Edgar Allan Poe.
Why do you like Poe?
He's the best. Here's the deal, though. He's been dead for 160 years.
As far as we know.
He was born 200 years ago. He died broke, delirious, you know, probably homeless, and all this other stuff. No respect. But he's one of the greatest American writers ever. He's one of the greatest writers ever. And here's the deal.
We'll cut this out.
No, here's the deal. He didn't get a proper funeral. Even his gravestone never got put on his grave. Guess why? Because a train derailed, ran into the field where the guys make the stones and destroyed his stones. So they're finally making up to him. This Sunday, I believe, they're going to have, in honor of the 200th year of 200 years since his birth, they're going to give him a proper funeral.
Federal taxpayer dollars?
No.
Baltimore?
No.
Who's doing this?
I don't know.
You don't know.
The Dead Poets Society.
This has been the Uncle Joe
No,
Show.
we are not done.
You gave us 7 minutes.
I got a raise today. We got to talk about the raise for 10 seconds.
You know, I got a demotion, and Ron got a raise.
I broke it down. This is no lie, so prepare to feel sorry for me. 65 cents an hour.
You know, there are people starving in Afghanistan.
And I didn't count the half an hour extra every day that we're supposed to work.
Smart cars are lovely things. I don't care what anybody says. Uncle Joe's Spelling Show, you give us 22 minutes. I don't know. You give us time, and we'll give you something. Good night. Down goes Frazier.
I'm so glad.
Down goes Frazier.
So glad I went to law school.